Hello, I am Juan Ignacio Bolivar Rosas. My bachelor degree is Business Administration and I am applying for the Logistics Specialist position. During my 50 years of experience, I have acquired the knowledge needed to develop and ground the following skills: leadership, conflict resolution, negotiation, strategic planning, and project execution. These skills help me to accomplish important goals to my career, for example, implementation of last mile, cost reduction, transportation time reduction, and efficiencies in inventory and warehouse management. In my free time, I like to go for a walk and share time with my family. They are the most important part of my life and the reason to me to pursue a better future in Mexico. I also enjoy reading a good book. 5 years ago, during my time with a company called Biodiagnostica, we flying in a shipment from a vendor in Germany. We have a problem due to a crisis with containers. They were not many available, which create two problems. Lead times went up in some cases several weeks. Container price went up. Instead of using brokers, I went to the freight forwards directly to negotiate deals, good for both us and them too. This was a big challenge for me. I had to evaluate the international context, consider alternative transportation routes, and negotiate with our vendor lead times that allows us to plan ahead and better credit terms that help alleviate the economic impact for the higher price. 2 years ago, a vendor launched a product very innovative which we were excited to bring the market. The company put together a business plan and during the next 4 months invested time and research in product trainings and getting all permits and license to minimize delays and transportation costs. In the end, the product was not successful, it was not selling, and the company expects and our optimism and resilience were put the test because we were on the edge of failure. However, I like to see the positive on every situation. So I suggested a meeting with the marketing team to understand how I can help the sales team and realize we needed samples for customer and more product demonstration to customers. I negotiated this with 3M and was able to bring product samples in a record time and no cost for them, so our sales team can provide them to the customer and enhance customer experience. Every day my club alarm that tells me to wake up is my son. He wakes up between 5 and 6 in the morning. The first thing I do is say good morning to my wife and my son. Then I go for a walk for about 20 minutes and I feel recharged my energy for my day. Then I start planning my day with a cup of coffee, then jump in the shower, and before I leave home, have a breakfast with my family. I'm eager to learn. I like an opportunity to grow and continue developing my professional skills. I have worked in logistics for many years and I challenging environments that taught me how to work sometimes with less and sausage. I am looking for a challenge that brings me new knowledge in a new industry, and I'm sure I can contribute with my experience but also learn about in your industry. I'm Blair Farms and I'm sure I am ready to use my project management and problem solving skills to contribute to your company's ground.